Hello, everyone, here playing Farming Simulator 19 on Red Dirt Ranch. We're still working on chopping corn here on this episode. Yeah, probably no surprise there. We're making progress slowly but surely on the large circular pivot field here. Emphasis probably on the slowly. Keep in mind, it takes quite a while to go around the outside edge of this field. The bunker is being worked on here. Speaking of the bunker, I probably should go clean the bunker out here a minute. Yeah, we got a bit of a pile going on outside the bunker. I should probably take care of that. What are we looking at? 7.2 million liters of chaff in the bunker here so far, so not too shabby if you ask me. It's slowly but surely filling up. I'm going to take the truck here, and you're going to go back here real quick a minute and see if you can finish unloading. There's a little bit more in there yet. It looks like what's happening, everyone, is AutoDrive is attempting to evenly unload across the entire length of the bunker. The only problem with this, of course, is the fact that Courseplay has all the chaff piled up to one side of the bunker. And, yeah, so it gets halfway down the bunker, and it still has a half load left, and a bit of a mess. If you ask me. Not entirely sure what to do about it, so... Anyway, we'll just clean this up here. There must be like a little zone around this bunker where you can't put chaff down, which is kind of a cool idea, if you ask me. I don't know if I've seen that done before. In Farming Sim 19, that is. Again, I haven't done a whole lot of bunkers here either. That definitely seems like a good way of doing it, if you ask me. Okay, we have another truck over here somewhere, don't I? Was there another truck over here? Yes, there it is. Hang behind the other one here. This one's a little bit smaller, but I think it'll probably get the job done, hopefully. Seems to be a little stuck underneath the combine here. That's a bit suspicious. No idea what's up with that. Let's go ahead and unload the little bit of soybean that's in here. Speaking of soybeans, Evan, that's what I want to work on here this episode. Work on replant fields 104, and then probably, I'm thinking field 100 as well, and we're going to plant both fields in soybeans. We pretty much killed the nitrogen there on 104, I think it was. It's not completely depleted. I was hoping to go for like 0, but it's close enough. I think we'll call it good. In the meantime, let's go pull this up by the milling machine here. We'll go pick this chaff up here a minute. And we don't really need lights on. I don't think that should be necessary. And okay, yeah, I wasn't sure if this truck would hold chaff on it. It does, good. Okay, maybe I should have got a bigger truck. There's a lot more chaff here than I was thinking there was over there. So, wow. I thought, maybe one truckload or something. This looks like it's going to be a couple of truckloads, isn't it? Okay, then, well, it is what it is. That's actually going a little quicker than I thought it would. Okay, that's good. Our John Deere 8230 here, which we were initially using for leveling out the bunker. Note to self, John Deere 9620RX does a much better job. Kind of surprising to get an articulated tractor. I wasn't sure how well an articulated tractor would work, but it seems like it works pretty good. It definitely got the job of the bunker done, whereas the 8230 here was not really quite getting the job done. At least not the way Courseplay was wanting it done anyway, from the looks of it. Again, I don't know why, but Courseplay apparently wants it all piled up to one end, which is causing a bit of a problem. Is it full? I think it's full. Okay, I'm going to go with the fact that it's full. Yep, it is definitely full. 40,000. The other truck was 80, by the way, so... Yeah, there's probably about 80,000 here, I'm guessing. We get across here this way. Okay, we can't look at that. Oh, boy. When we say in-ground bunker, it is quite literally an in-game, in-ground bunker here, isn't it? Oh, it just dumps it out that little gate. Okay, that's, well, that works, I guess. Not really, probably. There we go. And we just go driving back. Well, we might not. Okay, maybe we can't go driving back across. That's fine. Oh, crap. We got another truck coming in. We need to hurry up and get this cleaned up here before that other truck unloads. Again, now that we got both trucks running on that field, there's a pretty consistent stream of chaff coming in through the bunker here. So it is definitely filling up a lot quicker here now. Pretty good progress, I would say. And yeah, the trucks keep getting stuck on this little bit outside here. I'm still not sure how that little bit to the right side, and where did that come from? Like, how did that get over there? Again, auto driving is supposed to come center off this bunker, center line off the bunker. What's it doing over there? Like, what? Well, how did that happen? No idea. ramp up the speed on this milling machine here a little bit, turbocharge it or something. Yeah, we almost got it here. I probably won't worry about getting everything, everyone, because again, I'm guessing auto drive is probably going to continue to make a mess here, so we'll just try to get the majority of it and call it good. Like that little spot in there, we're going to probably just leave that, and we are full again. Okay, so more than 80,000 here. That's probably going to be closer to about 100. Well, we can definitely drive across into the bunker, but driving back out just because of the chaff here. We're like wheels deep into it, aren't we? Yeah, when we say wheels deep, we're like wheels deep. Not axle deep, we're wheels deep. There we go. And we'll just get the rest of it here. Shouldn't be much more there yet. We ramp out of there, others will get stuck. Again, auto drive likes to get stuck up there as well. When coming out of the bunker there, not enough speed, doesn't quite make it up over that little hump there. At least not with those trucks anyway, unfortunately. Here we go, a little bit there yet. Okay, a little bit. And then let's go grab this little pile here a minute. Yeah, see, again, what's probably happening is that truck is probably, what, maybe half full or something? Definitely not empty, I doubt. And unless it gets stuck at the other end, everyone, it'll just, like I said, come across the bunker half empty or half full. Actually, I'm not sure in this case exactly how much there is. It might be more, because, again, as the bunker slowly starts filling up, everyone, it gets worse and worse here, it looks like. Yeah, what is it? We got the truck here. That's actually 25%. That's actually not too bad. We're just going to take the truck back here real quick. Back this way here, truck. See if you'll finish unloading. Okay, there we go. Now that he's completely unloaded, too, he might not get stuck here, I've noticed. Like, if the truck is completely unloaded, it doesn't seem like it gets stuck quite as quick for some reason, which would actually probably make sense because the truck would be lighter. One of the probably big modding differences here in Farming Simulator 19, mass is definitely taken into consideration in this game. Whereas previous versions of the game, mass probably was not quite as important. See some missing shadows on these tires. Anyone notice anything wrong here? Yep. Okay. In fact, appears to be a lot of missing shit. Yeah, okay, yeah. I never noticed this before. There's a lot of missing shadows on this truck, aren't there? Wow. Like, looks like the frame and the outside of the tires have shadows. None of the rest of the body here, I mean, the dump bed, of course, does, but then none of the rest of the body has a shadow on it. Weird. Someone forgot a checkbox. And it's, unless there's something majorly wrong with something, that's literally all it is. It's simply a checkbox in the game that is possibly... Can we cast a shadow on it, I wonder? We'll check this. Just, you know, testing things out, everyone. Kind of curious here now. Because you can go two ways when it comes to shadows, Evan. A model can receive shadows, and it can cast shadows. So... No, it doesn't look like it's doing either. It's neither casting nor receiving shadows. Now, you can see, obviously, I went on the dump bed here. By driving here, you can see the shadow of the tractor on it. You know, you can see a little bit on the interior, looks like, but you're not seeing it on the cab. Yeah, okay, the interior apparently has the ability to receive shadows. Yep, oops, someone forgot a couple check boxes there. Cast and receive shadow. Or, again, it could be something else majorly wrong. Very well possible, but I doubt it. It's probably just a simple cast, receive shadows checkbox. Never noticed that before. Guess kind of a minor detail in some ways. Okay, we're going to leave course... Oh, you know what? Let's go check this Courseman auto drive. Are you stuck here? I've had to fix them a couple times here already. XP field. We're just gonna arc. Okay, we're actually arc. Let's pull away here. Again, whenever we get close to this pivot, everyone auto drive keeps getting stuck around it. I don't know if Horseplay, I could try Horseplay, see if Horseplay would too, but as long as we don't have too many issues here, we'll just let it go. You know, again, I'm apparently there must be something around that pivot. Don't know what it is, where it is, what it is, but something auto drive does not like. We're just gonna do this here as well. Actually, you know what? I might just help drive around this here. Once we're around it, then I'll tell auto drive to continue driving. Maybe I'll tell him to start from here. Catching side left. Yeah, okay, we actually might be good. We might be good. As long as he's not like having to actively pathfind his way around to like get to the combine, it's usually good. I think as long as it's following, already like actively following the chopper like we're doing now, it's usually okay. It's when it has to, maybe like the chopper's over on the other side of one, and it needs to pathfind its way from over here to over there. That's when we have problems, it seems like. And again, I don't know what it is, but something's definitely not quite right there. Anyway, let's go back to the main farm. We're going to go plant field 104. Now, did I ever pick up a larger seeder? I forget if we did or not. I know we were looking at them, everyone, but did we ever get a larger seeder? I know we bought a smaller seeder here when we planted that field. Yeah, we bought, which one did we buy here again? It was one of these. Which one was it? Yeah, I think it was that one, wasn't it? Yes, I believe it was the Alpine one. Of course, I sold that one back. I went 3 meters. That took a while to plant that field, just saying. Took a while. Okay, so larger seeder. I believe I was looking at was the 1990. Was it that one? Or was there a different one? No, it might have been this one. I was looking at one of these two. Let's see what's here. The N542 or the 1990. Looks like the N542 here is a little more up to Farming Simulator 19 standards, so I like the look of that. LR modding. Yeah, let's go with that one. We'll give that one a try one. I think I've used this seeder before on multiplayer. I don't know if I've used it single player or not, so perfect. And do I have a tractor around here to pull it with? That is a good question. I'm not seeing a whole lot of tractors over here, period. Probably all down here. Is that where all they are? There's an Arion. There's a 4850. Can't click on that one. What do we got down here? There's a Magnum down there. Okay, there's a 340. 340 would probably be large enough. Yeah, 340 would be large enough. That has our corn planter on it. We'll take that back up to the main farm here then. And yeah, it's this tractor. Actually, should we get a new tractor? We could always get a new tractor. That'd be another option as well. Let's go check. Let's go shopping real quick, right? Everyone, who doesn't like a good shopping trip that involves buying tractors or potentially buying tractors? What do we have that would be good for this one here? Probably something green, because why not, of course. Could get something blue, like a nice Wait, did I say nice? I don't know if that's that quite fits. New Holland T7. Nah. I'm more of a green guy, as you folks probably have already figured out. 7R. How much horsepower does this planter say it needs? Let's go check that here a minute. Maybe it doesn't even say. Not sure. 275 horsepower. Okay, so we're going to want something with a 275 horsepower at least. At least. And the Magnum here definitely fits into that qualification. So 7R, that's probably pushing the horsepower here a little bit. Bump that all the way up 310. Now, that does give us 352 horsepower, though. So that would be an option. We could, of course, go with a new 2020 series here. That might be something we could do. Yeah, I'm kind of liking that. 8RX, 8RT. I don't think I've used the 8RT a whole lot, have I? That might be a good choice. Let's go with that one. 8RT. Go 410. Let's do... Throw some front weights on there, I guess. Larger tracks, preferably. Looks pretty good to me. And more weights. Sure, why not? And definitely GPS, yes. And throw some extra screens in it. For a grand total of $404,000. Not bad. Cheap. Real cheap. Okay, yeah, Magnum, you've been You've been demoted. We got a better tractor. Much better tractor. Okay, let's just tab this way. There we go. Okay, this tractor looks kind of small next to the seeder, just saying. It looks a little small. Steering wheel folded down. The warning flashers out. It looks like we're ready for business here. And I suppose we probably should fill this up first, shouldn't we? That would probably be a good idea before I head out to the field. Okay, so we need some fertilizer. This does hold fertilizer. Actually, you know what? Double check that. This isn't one of those ones that doesn't hold fertilizer, is it? Well, we're planting soybeans, so it doesn't really matter. It says it does. Okay. Open the cover. Still not holding fertilizer. Okay. Maybe it can apply fertilizer, but just doesn't hold it. Actually, where's the seed? We need the seeds. There's no hitch on the back, so I'm not sure how you'd pull anything fertilizer related with this. I think I seem to vaguely remember that one using this on the multiplayer server. And this one does not put down or doesn't hold fertilizer. It's not showing, you know, an additional option here. So I'm guessing that one it probably holds fertilizer, or it can, I shouldn't say holds fertilizer. It can put down and apply fertilizer. That's the fertilizer symbol, right? Yeah. Oh, it also doesn't no-till. Okay, suddenly less interested in this seeder. Suddenly very, very much less interested. I did not, I should have read the details on this a little better, apparently. I should have read the details. Okay. So it doesn't fertilize. It doesn't no-till. Kind of a crummy seeder did we just get here? Yeah, like I said, unfortunately, I'm not entirely, because it doesn't show liquid, so I can't just put, like, liquid tanks on here. How do I do... That is pellet fertilizer, right? Sorry, everyone, going back to check the menu again. That is, yeah, that is pellet fertilizer, because if we check, yeah, this one has liquid fertilizer on it. This one shows solid. Well, it was planning on planting fields 100 through 103 and 104 here as well, so let's just start with the field that's right next to us here. Let's go with soybeans. Again, soybeans, so I don't need fertilizer. I don't think that'll be a problem, hopefully. You know, of course, that one was at the last, well, a couple episodes back when we were looking for a seeder that doesn't fertilize. Now, of course, we find one. Okay, it does. Doesn't say it does, but it does no-till. Okay, that's good. As long as it no-tills, I'm happy. Let's do that. Turn on some GPS here. Show lines. We are doing 0 degrees, right? 0. Home that. Auto width a minute. 44 feet. Lock on some GPS. There we go. Now, this field should probably have some nitrogen on it yet, I would assume. I guess it doesn't show anything when we're planting soybeans, does it? Otherwise, normally you'd see some of the precision farming colors down there, but we're not seeing that. Speaking of which, I should probably check the yields here and maybe clear the yields for this one. Okay, let's see. So we're going to go to pH. Yep, looking good. Nitrogen, yeah, we didn't quite... Well, actually, you know what? Down there, everyone, it might have actually been completely out of nitrogen. That'll be interesting to see on that, everyone, because we got part of the field here that has a little bit of nitrogen, part of the field that does not. So we'll see if that makes a difference or not. Again, it should not make a difference here. I'm thinking probably the unit convert mod is probably what was causing the problems, although I don't know how or why. That doesn't really make sense to me, because again, the unit convert mod just converts the liters over to bushels. And the prices as well, but why does it only affect soybeans and not other crops? Don't know. Weird. We'll find out. If that's not it, everyone, then I'm not sure. Maybe I'll have to just start experimenting with some more mods as well. Again, I'm really not sure like what mod would affect only soybeans. That is a excellent question if you ask me. What mod would affect only soybeans when it comes to yield? Speaking of yield, let's clear the yield map on this one. Clear the yield map on this one as well. Looks like we were getting some pretty good yields there. pH, I probably should get out and check that. Let's see how we're looking on pH. pH value is bad. Okay, so I'm definitely going to want... And nitrogen is perfect bad. Definitely need some lime on this field then. Okay, good to know. Because again, if we're going to try to get good soybean yields, I need to make sure all the rest of the field conditions are good as well, or at least as good as we can get them. Don't want them bad, that's for sure. We don't want bad soil conditions. Still curious, though, how we would put fertilizer down with this planter. Because, again, it does show fertilizer in the menu. Was there wasn't, like, some configuration options I missed here, was there? Yeah, let's go and check. Yeah, I don't think there's any... no configurations on this. I'm curious, I mean, how would you put fertilizer down with this? Because we would need some sort of tank or something then, right? I don't think there's a tank that goes with this that I know of. Maybe is there? Maybe there is. I'll have to maybe off camera here once I'm done recording this episode. I'll go maybe looking through the menu. There's no hitch on the back though, so like if there's no hitch, where would the fertilizer? Unless you would pull a fertilizer tank in between the tractor and the planter, but I don't think that's the style of seeder. Yeah, not sure, but not entirely sure. And at least if you're to use this seeder with precision farming and you're not putting down fertilizer, you'd want to come back after you plant, put down the fertilizer. That way the correct amount of fertilizer gets applied. Again, I mean, if you're playing with precision farming and you're putting down fertilizer, you need to have, let's put it this way, you want to have the field planted before you put the fertilizer down. That way the correct amount. Otherwise, if you put it down before everyone, precision farming mod's not going to know how much nitrogen is needed on the field depending on what is planted. You yourself might have to know that, or you'll have to manually adjust it. If you put like manure, slurry, that type of thing down on that will add, I think it's 60, if I remember correctly, something like that, 60 or 80, somewhere in there. So it'll bring it up about halfway or so. And again, depending on what you have planted, that might be enough, might not be enough. So again, I'm going to at least get the numbers to work out right. You're better off either putting down the fertilizer at the time you plant or putting it down after. Okay, let's go maybe while we're going up and down the field and make a check on how we're doing over here. Where is our unloaders at? I'm not seeing any of them. Not in the bunker. Oh, wait. So we better go check something. Looks like we might have a slight altercation going on at the end of the driveway here. Yes, we do. That's kind of surprising for auto drive. Well, actually, maybe not, because I think these trucks are actually missing some collisions on the front of them, so that might be why. Yeah, there's a little bit of a wonky collision on those trucks there, so that might have been why they were having issues there. Otherwise, like I say, that's kind of interesting. You usually don't see auto drive crashing into itself. It's usually pretty good about that. Might get stuck at the end of the driveway doing a standoff, but it'll just be stuck there then. Okay, well, I've been looking at time. I think with that, we're going to wrap it up here for today's episode. I know a couple minutes early, but we're just going to continue going up and down the field here, so not a whole lot exciting else going to be happening, I think. So again, everyone, thanks for watching. Comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And until next time.